Mokshayishami masukaidithi kilakam.
Fantastic! You're amazing. Thank you so much. Now, let me just get up the schedule as well so we know who's doing what. Good. I've got it. Good. Let's just do the screen share. And yes. Can everybody see? Can everybody see the screen? Oh, you can't see very clearly, yeah? So you can't see what's on the screen, can you? Not really.
No, it's blank screen, Prabhuji.
No, we can see that your cursor is moving around.
Oh dear. Okay, let me see if I can put it on an Excel sheet. No. Okay. So thank you, Saroji. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Let me just get my act sorted here, and it's not. Hopefully, we're not going to spend too long today. The idea is just to let people know what we're going to be doing, so there's no surprises for anybody. Okay, let's just let's try again. Okay, now this might be a little small. Oh, good, it's okay. Fantastic. So, very nice. Mansi, Brinda, I liked what you just did. You're actually beginning the Sanskrit verses because you were doing chapter 1. You're doing chapter 1. So very appropriate that you know that verse. I'm very happy. Now, what we just wait a few minutes because others are joining. Hare Krishna, Shaivi. Fantastic.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, very nice. And Tanvi, Hare Krishna, Tanvi. Hare Krishna, Riya.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Riyansh. Hare Krishna, Akasha.
Hare Krishna.
Very good. I am so impressed by you youngsters. Thank you for joining. And the youngest of all is actually Sarojji. She's only about 10. I know she might look a little older. Like I'm only about 8, okay? I know I might look a little older, but anyway, we're going to start tomorrow at 2 o'clock because does everybody know what tomorrow is?
Gita Jayanti.
And what does Gita Jayanti mean? Not you, Riyansh, okay? What does Gita Jayanti mean? Anybody?
Fasting.
Is that Jishnu?
Yeah.
Fasting, you're right. Actually, it is fasting day. It's Ekadashi. But what is Gita Jayanti?
The day Gita was told?
Yes, it's the appearance of Gita. When Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjun on the battlefield at Kurukshetra. So this day is also Ekadashi. So very, very auspicious day tomorrow. Very auspicious day. Such a beautiful day. So that's why we are going to recite the whole Bhagavad Gita from the beginning until the end. And we will be reciting the Sanskrit slokas, starting from chapter 1 to chapter 18. But before we do anything, at 2 o'clock, we will first do Aarti to the Bhagavad Gita. So we will worship the Bhagavad Gita. And we will say some other sloks from the Gita Govind just to pay our respects to the Bhagavad Gita. And then Brinda Devi, Brinda, she will begin the Bhagavad Gita story. So, Brinda, just give us an idea of the first slok, how you will recite it. And you should, when you're reciting, you should do it with your camera open so that everybody can see you. And you should have a book with you. I will have the computer with the words on it, internet, but just in case there's a problem in seeing the screen, try to keep a Bhagavad Gita hard copy in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, so where are you, Brinda? So you can do the first verse.
Shall I do the
Adavin yoga habit.
okay. अदविनियोगहर ॐ अस्य श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता सहस्रमहामन्त्रस्य श्रीभगवान् वेदव्यासो ऋषिः अनुष्टुप् श्रीकृष्णपरमात्मा देवता रसोच्वानसोचस्वम् इति बीजं सर्वधर्मान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं भजेति शक्तिः अहं त्वा सर्वपापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि सुचैति कीलकं मचित्तसर्वदुर्गानि मत्प्रसादात् करिष्यसीति कवचं किरीटिनं कदिनं चक्रहस्तमित्यस्त्रम् अनादिमध्यान्तमनन्तवीर्यमिति ध्यानं न्यायज्ञेन भगवदाराधनाद श्रीकृष्णपरमात्मप्रीत्यस्ते गीतापारायणे विनियोगः.
This was the invocation. Isn't that right? Invocation before reciting the Bhagavad Gita.
Yes.
Yes.
Very good. I liked it. So, do the first verse. Dhatarashtra vacha dharam kshetra kurukshetra.
धर्मक्षेत्रे कुरुक्षेत्रे समवेतायुत्सवः मामका पाण्डवाश्चैव किमकुर्वत सञ्जय.
That was beautiful. Do the second verse.
दृष्ट्या तु पाण्डवानीकं व्यूरं दुर्योधनस्तदा आचार्यमुपसङ्गम्य राजा वचनमब्रवीत्.
And that speed, Saroj ji,
Yes.
that speed is okay?
Yeah, that seems very good.
Yeah,
Very good.
I liked it. I liked
Yes, it is really good. She's reciting very well. Really impressed with her
Yeah,
recitation. Yes, very good.
fantastic actually. So Brinda, that's how you do all of the, I can't remember how many verses there are, 46 verses in the first chapter. So that's, you can go right through them. And in between, at every verse, you stop and we will say Swaha. Because normally we would do a yagya, like a fire sacrifice, we would offer grains into that yagya. But we will this time do it in our mind. So we can, every time you say a verse, we stop and say Swaha, and then you carry on.
Okay.
So that was really, really good. What an impressive person you are. Huh?
Thank you.
No, thank you. So then, after when the first chapter is, we will talk. We will do a summary, and it's a short summary, only 3 minutes. Some chapters are longer, so they may need to be a little. It may be a little bit longer that we will be talking through them, but mostly it will be about three minutes. So then Manasi, another superstar, there she is going to do a summary of the chapter. So Mansi, just give us a little idea, not a detailed idea, what you would say.
So, we all ask for help once in life. Verse number 1. Blind Dhrutita asks help from Sanjay. 2. Verse 2. Think about the best side of everything. 3. Give instead of expect from someone else. 4. Give time to think everything through. 5. The Lord is with us to help us battle our challenges. 6. Never give any excuses to not do bhakti.
Very good. So those are the lessons. Excellent. Before you go into the lessons, you can just describe what actually happens in the chapter. I'm happy for you to give those 6 points because actually that's what we learn from that first chapter, and that's excellent. But you can just spend a couple of minutes explaining Dhritarashtra asked Sanjay about what is happening on the battle, and then Sanjay describes how Duryodhan is explaining to Bhishma about his army, and then they blow the conches. Woo, and maybe we'll actually blow the conch when you say that, okay? And though that conch blowing breaks the heart of Duryodhan, and then Arjun asks Krishna to chariot in the middle of the battle so he can see who's there. Krishna takes it right in front of Bhishma, and then Arjun is thinking, should we be fighting? These are our elders. We should respect them, not fight them. Like that, yeah. If you just spend a couple of minutes, just write it out, and you're welcome to share the notes with me. And then, but what you said was very nicely done as well, and you can say it nice, loudly, confidently. You're very competent, so thank you so much. Now, Rupa, I don't think is with us. No. Carlos has got a different one. Oh, Palika's there. Yes, Palika.
Yes.
Oh, good. So then, after Mansi has read her summary, given the summary, this wonderful person called Rupa, she will recite the whole second chapter in Sanskrit. And then I will probably make an introduction because Carlos is doing something else. I will make an introduction about the chapter 2. And then what are you going to say?
I'm like summarizing the verses 11 to 30.
And have you done that already?
Well, yes.
So you can tell us the summary. Go on.
Chapter 2. Contents of Gita summarized. Summary of verses 11 to 30. Krishna begins by teaching Arjuna the most fundamental understanding of spiritual life. As the driver operates a car, or as the bird lives in a cage, we, the spirit soul, are similarly utilizing this body. Although living within the body, we are simultaneously different from it, temporarily operating it to perform activities, fulfill our desires, and interact within the world around us. Lesson 8. The distinction is the first teaching that the Guru imparts. At every moment, our bodies are changing. We do not have the same body that we did when we were children, but we still remain the same person. What is it that is not changing? It is important to realize our true identity as the spirit soul, otherwise we will continuously undergo the process of reincarnation, accepting unnatural material and the subsequent sufferings and distresses of life in this material world. At least once a day, look in the mirror and say to ourselves, I am not this body, I am pure spirit soul, servant of the Supreme Soul.
That was really good. That was really good. Some of the big words, if you don't, if you can't say them, some of them are big, like simultaneously, even I have trouble saying it. You can just say the same as. words or just like. So just check with your mother. Some of the big words, don't bother with those because they're a little too big. Um, so just you can just say a little differently. But that was really well put. What do devotees think? What did everybody?
Very good. Excellent.
Excellent.
Very well presented.
How old are you, Palika?
8.
Excellent.
Very good. Very good for your age.
Rinda,
Excellent.
how old are you?
I'm 10 years old.
How old?
10 years old.
10.
1 years old. Very good.
How old are you, Mansi?
I'm 11.
Okay. This is really encouraging for me because you guys are taking part in something very important, but you're doing it at such a nice young age. So you will be able to really grasp all this very quickly. Now, Aishwarya, are you there? Balaram is not there. Okay, so then Damodar, he will recite the verses. Now, I see the Shruti. Shruti, you're here with us, aren't you?
Hello, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Oh,
Hare Krishna.
yes, there's Shruti Ganesh and there's Shruti Shriram. Shruti Shriram, you there? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes, I'm good.
Go. Are you working now? You have to go.
No, I can wait. I'm
Okay.
not in a
Okay. Thank you. If anybody's in a rush to go, just let me know, and we can look at your bit now. Okay. Anyway, it won't be too long. So Damodar will speak the third chapter, and then Riyansh is going to summarize the whole of chapter 3. So Riyansh, have you prepared anything?
Yes, Prabhuji.
I don't want you to go through the whole thing. I just want you to say one sentence, your first sentence.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Go ahead.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Today I'm going to brief you about third chapter, Karma Yoga in Bhagavad Gita. Acronym for this chapter is 3. T for Tyaga 1 to 9 verses. R for ranks on the yoga ladder 10 to 16 verses. E exemplary 17 to 35 verses. E enemy of the soul 36 to 43 verses. T Tyaga 1 to 9 verses. Team Bhagavad Gita is not about living, it is about living.
Good. I like
Very
it.
good. Very good. Mhm.
Okay, that's nice. So it's tree, Tree. T for Tyag,
Yes, Prabhuji.
R for
Rungs on the yoga ladder, Prabhuji.
rungs, okay, and E for
Exemplary, Prabhuji.
exemplary character, and then the other E,
Enemy of the soul.
enemy of the soul. Excellent. Okay, and practice it a little bit more so you're very clear. Okay, in your when you speak. So practice with your mother and be very clear. It's very nice. Very good. Thank you for that. Really.
Very good. Very good, Riyansh.
Now, Deepika, you are with us?
Ji.
No, Deepika's busy. She told me she can't come. Satvika, she's here. Yes. Bhavani.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Ah, good. Hare Krishna, Satvika. Oh, yes, good. So, Satvika, what you see?
I actually
Okay. You want to give us one sentence?
haven't prepared anything.
You haven't prepared?
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Should I read from the text that you sent?
Yes, your mic isn't very clear.
Or is it clear now?
There's a little hiss sound, you know?
Like breaking, like on and off.
No, I can hear you fine.
Yeah.
It's just a hiss.
Not
Mic, you need to put the mic on, isn't it? Otherwise, we won't be able to hear you.
Yeah. Is it okay now?
About the same. So it's fine. Just, Satvika. So, um, just read something from what you were planning to.
Okay, 1 minute, please, Prabhuji. Just as every gadget comes with an instruction manual, this entire universe comes with guidelines which enlighten one about its purposes and function.
Okay. And is that from my notes?
Yeah.
Okay. So today,
Yeah, I'll make some.
good. But that sounds fine, and you're coming across very clearly. You're speaking at a good pace. That's really nice, Satvika.
Should I do another line or
Yeah,
just...
do another line.
Alright. Such guidelines are found in the ancient scriptures, which contain knowledge of divine origin, imparted at the time of creation.
Good going. Is this from chapter 5 you're reading?
It says chapter 4 on here, Prabhuji.
Okay, let me just.
I think he mailed it to my mum's mail. I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check. Ah, sorry, Satvika, I've checked. You're at number 5. Oh, I've missed a couple of people. Okay, Induleka Maaji, you there? Induleka Maaji?
Hare Krishna Babuji, yes, I'm here.
Yeah, sorry, I missed you out. Chapter 4, you're comfortable reading that, right?
Kind of. All learning, Prabhuji, you're trying, right?
Give us one verse. We're just checking the pace.
Okay. 1 second. Okay, chapter 4. Sri Bhagavan Uvacha Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktavanaham Avyay Vivasvananam
Get some card, folks. Just
Hare Krishna.
You were breaking up a bit, but I presume when you do it tomorrow, you'll be on a different system, right?
I'm on different device, yes. Yes, right now I am on my phone,
Okay.
and tomorrow I will.
But that pace is fine, Mataji. That was absolutely fine.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you.
And about the summary, I haven't worked on it. So because I had to send you so many things yesterday and I had to work on the
That's
other thing.
fine.
So I will do it today during the day, and then tomorrow I should be fine.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so Akasha, chapter 4.
Should I read the whole summary or just the starting sentence?
Just a starting, please.
Okay. In the chapter 4, there are 3 main important parts. First one is karma. The second one is about why we need to make sacrifices. And the third one is why we should read the Krishna book and learn from the best.
Okay, keep going.
So we should learn a part of Krishna book every day, as that can teach us lessons and we can become closer to Sri Krishna. Krishna explains that we should always learn from the best you can. We should learn that whatever action we take will have a reaction. Therefore, think before you do or speak. This is karma. Example, you push someone. They push you back. You get hurt.
This shows that you were trying to hurt them, but you got hurt instead of them. This also shows about the reaction can happen anytime after your action. Why do we need to sacrifice sometimes? The Bhagavad Gita tells us that giving instead of taking gives us a happy feeling. Also, you mustn't get something if it's not necessary. Example, you went to the shopping center and wanted a toy, but then you think, I can just play in the garden. I'll collect the groceries because we need the food. This shows that we always need to get what we need instead of wanting.
Good. And again, where are you reading this from?
The notes you gave me.
Okay,
I summarized it from there.
brilliant. And are you talking about later on about knowledge, how to get knowledge? How
Sorry?
uh, in the fourth chapter, Krishna talks about the importance of a spiritual master. Is that also in your summary?
I'll add it in.
Yes. Text number 34.
Okay.
And how long is your summary, roughly?
It's about like 4 minutes.
That's fine. What do your devotees think about this?
Very good. Very confident.
Very confident.
Very,
Akasha is very good.
he's very good. Confident.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akasha. And what you also do, every one of you who's summarizing, at least, please read the chapter that you're summarizing, the English, every verse, and you will also learn quite a lot from that, and it'll help you when you're summarizing as well. And you can add a little bit, take a little bit away if you want to. Is that okay?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, you can do that, Brinda,
Yes.
Palika, Mansi. Yeah, you can do that. Akasha. Read the English translations. It won't take you long, but then you will also understand a little bit more detail. Okay, let's have a look. Who's next? So, Surinder's not here. Brinda, oh, oh, Brinda, you're doing an explanation. Okay, let's check number 6. So, Brinda, do you want to talk us through maybe a couple of sentences?
Hare Krishna. Today I am going to brief about chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga. Dhyanam means meditation. In this chapter, the Lord explains that the process of the Eightfold Yoga system is a means to control the mind and the senses. However, this is very difficult for people in general to perform, especially in the age of Kali. Although Eightfold Yoga system is recommended in this chapter, the Lord emphasizes that the process of Karma Yoga or acting in acting in Krishna consciousness is better.
Wow,
Very good.
really good. Very good. Very good. Now, I think if you look at that chapter, if you read it, you'll also find, and I think this might be in the summary anyway, Arjun says to Krishna, "Oh, too difficult. Can't do it."
Yes, if I read the whole
That's in.
all of that, it'll come.
Okay, good. And also, there's a second point. He asks Krishna, "What happens to that yogi who doesn't make it? Is he lost in this world and he's lost in the next world as well?" So just see that's there as well. Huh? Thank you so much. Vinda, very good. Very, very good. Like it very much. Now, Saru is not here, right? Indulekha Maji? Anyway, Kamakshi, Vipi Govind, he's not there. Not there. Shruti, Shriram. Yes. So,
Hare Krishna, Guruji.
Hare Krishna. Would you like to recite one verse?
Of course. श्रीभगवानुवाच भूय एव महाबाहो शृणु मे परमं वचः यत्तेऽहं प्रीयमाणाय वक्ष्यामि हितकाम्यया.
Wow. Magnificent. What do you think, sir?
Excellent. Very good.
Thank you so much. You might be doing all of them. Excellent. Thank you so much, Shruti. Lokesh was not with us. Saroji. Okay, Saroji, you can give us a slow version, like you were saying.
Oh, slow. I just prepared one. Okay, whatever I prepared now, but I don't think I'll be as good as these children are. They are really good.
Sir?
Excellent. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Atha ekadashodhyayah. Arjun Uvaj. Madhugrahaye Parmam Guhyam Adhyatma Sangeetyam Yatyoktyam Vachasa Tena Mohoyam Vigato Mama Bhavayayo hi bhutanam shruto vistarasho maya Twatkamal pratraksha mahatmae mam api chavyam evam etad yathatat Tvam Atmanam Parmeshwara Drashtum Ichhami Te Rupam Eshwaram Purushottam Manyase Yadi. Sorry, my screen went off.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll open the book.
No problem.
No, my screen went off. एवमेते ध्यायत्या त्वमात्मानं परमेश्वरा द्रष्टुमिच्छामि ते रूपम् ऐश्वर्यं पुरुषोत्तमा मन्यसे यदि त्वच्छक्यं मया दृष्टुमिति प्रभो योगेश्वर ततो मे त्वं दर्शयात्मानमव्ययम् न तु पश्य मे पार्थ रूपाणि शतशो अथ सहस्रशः नानाविधानि दिव्यानि नानावर्णाकृतानि च पश्यादित्यानव सुरुदानश्विनौ मरुतस्थता बहून्यदुष्ट दृष्टुपूर्वाणि पश्याश्चर्योणि भारत इहे इहैकस्थं जगत्कृत्स्त्रं पश्याद्य सचराचरं मम देहे गुडाकेशि यञ्चान्यददष्टु मिच्छसि.
Saroji,
Yes,
it's a good flavor. That's absolutely fine. Thank you so much.
I'm not as good as these children are. My pronunciation is not.
No,
These children are excellent.
absolutely fine. And 11th chapter is one of the hardest as well.
Okay,
So don't worry. Some of those verses are very long.
I'll practice a bit more during the day now.
Okay. No, but that's
Yeah.
fine. That was really fine. Now, Satvika,
Yes, Prabhuji.
I'm glad you've done nothing. I've sent you the wrong chapter. I'm going to send you the 5th chapter, okay? I'll send it to your mother.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Apologies for that, and I'm glad you didn't do any work.
It's fine. Thank you.
So I'll send it to you, and if you want to talk through it, just get mum to call me. Yeah?
Okay, Prabhuji. I will. Thank you.
So that's good, Saroji. That's fine. Indulekma, that's fine. Lokeshwar, that's fine. Shavi, oh great, chapter 12. She doesn't have to practice. We know. Go on, Shavi. Give us a sentence or two.
In response to a question by Arjuna, Krishna.
Say the summary of verses.
Oh yeah. I'm going to say the summary of verses 1 to 7. In response to a question by Arjuna, Krishna again picks up the discussion of impersonalism. It seems to be a recurring theme in the conversation, and one may question why. The essence of our being is to be happy, Anandamaya Bhyasat, and the essence of such happiness is experienced in loving relationship.
Wow,
Very good. Very good.
very good. And there's three themes in that chapter. One is exactly what you said. Second is how Krishna is very kind. Yeah, okay, you got that. And the third is the astakam. Okay, you got that as well. How the devotee is so dear to Krishna. Thank you, Shavi. Very good.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. And Sharmila. Sharmila is there? Is there Sharmila?
Yes, Prabhu, I'm here. Hare Krishna. I'm not well, Prabhu. Yeah.
I think actually, um,
Yes.
you are Vikash's wife, right?
Yes.
And I think this might be actually a mixture. There's two Sharmilas, I think.
Sorry.
Just 1 second. Indulekha Mataji? Indulekha Mataji? I think there's two Sharmilas. Um, one is from Canada and one is from East London. So we might have. So Sharmila, are you okay to read the which chapter?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, sorry. Yes?
Yes, Sharmila, you were talking about
Mm-hmm.
chapter 13. Is she on the call?
Right now, I am not sure.
But she's doing chapter 13, right?
Did you say 13 or 17?
17, no.
No, wait. You know what? Because I have to coordinate with two temples. I think she's 13 with you, and then 17 with our temple here.
Okay.
Let me check.
Okay,
Let me check.
that's fine. So Sharmila, sorry, we've got two, like we got two Shrutis, we got two Sharmilas as well. So Sharmila, I'll find something else for you. Chapter 17 maybe? You would like to recite something, Sharmila?
Prabhu, is it for me?
Yeah. Do you want to recite
Oh,
something?
yeah, I can recite, Prabhu.
Okay. So actually, I'll tell you what, chapter 16 is free. We can't get hold of chapter 16 person. So
Will it be on my screen, Prabhu?
yes, I will bring you on the screen, but have a book with you just in case.
Okay, I have a book.
The Bhagavad Gita, huh?
Yeah, 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 second. That's fine. Let's just carry on with who's doing. Pitambar is fine. Mohan is fine. Tanvi, chapter 14. Give us a sentence, Tanvi.
Okay. A summary of verses 1 to 9. Mode is a translation of the Sanskrit word gun, which means thread or rope. The three modes influence a person's character, behavior, and approach to life. For example, if goodness predominates, one will aspire for and generally achieve long-term happiness, even if one experiences temporary inconveniences. The person overtaken by passion frantically seeks immediate short-term gain and doesn't expect much more out of life. On the other hand, the person dominated by ignorance rarely achieves happiness at all. In this way, the material world is populated by living entities in different conditions of life.
Very good. Very
Very good. Very good.
yeah.
These children are brilliant. Very good.
Brilliant. And Tanvi actually did a youth presentation on Sunday on chapter 18, and she was amazing. So Tanvi, if there's anything else you want to sort of put in your have a read at the whole chapter. If you want to add anything or take anything away, please feel free. Yeah?
Okay, thank you.
Nice. I like your confidence. You're very clear in your speaking. You look like you're enjoying it. Good, good girl. Next chapter is Rianch. Rianch, we know he's really good. Okay, Rianch, say the first verse of chapter 15.
Okay, Prabhuji. Shri Bhagavan Vacha Urdhvamoolamarashakam Ashwatam Prahuravyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Saveda.
Now he doesn't even need a book. He knows the chapter all by heart. And
Very good.
he knows it as well. Now, was that too slow? Too fast? That was good. Yeah, you got the approval. Rianch, well done. Excellent.
Thank you,
Every,
Prabhuji.
every day he joins us at 3:30 and he recites chapter 12, chapter 15 by heart. He's an amazing boy. Thank you.
Very good.
Shavi is... Oh, we got you for 2. Is that right?
Summary.
I thought somebody else was doing 15. Oh, do you remember, were you doing 15 as well, Shavi? I think that was somebody else, you know. Was anybody else doing chapter 15 summary? I'll have to look at that. So, Shavi, if it's you, then you can do the summary.
Pardon?
Are you
You
able?
do the summary.
Yeah. Consider chapter 15.
Okay.
Consider this place as a hotel rather than home. Number 2, the spiritual world is our real home. Number 3, Krishna is always our maintainer. Our false ego thinks otherwise. Number 4, we can never become God, always his servant.
Wow, well done. So I will let you know if you're definitely doing it, okay? Because I thought that was somebody else. But anyway, that's fine. But very competent, Shavi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Uh, Poonamataji, we don't have to hear you.
Hare Krishna Babuji. Sharmila from Canada, she is reading, she will be reciting in chapter 13.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay, thank you. Just to confirm.
Very good. Thank you. Okay, Shruti, Ganesh's daughter. Are you there, Shruti?
Yeah, here.
Oh, great. So say a few lines, say a few words.
Actually, Prabhuji, I made this kind of PowerPoint. Is it fine if I present it tomorrow?
Have you got it on now?
Oh, okay, sure.
Let me give you, you can, yes, you can present.
Okay, so share screen, presentation. So, yeah, from the thing. Can you see my presentation?
Yes, we can.
So, I'm doing chapter 17.
Good. Wow.
So our chapter begins when Arjuna asks Krishna, what is the situation of those who do not follow the principles of scripture but worship according to their own imagination? Are they in goodness, in passion, or in ignorance? And then we have Krishna answering to Arjuna's question. According to the modes of nature acquired by the embodied soul, one's faith can be of 3 kinds: goodness, passion, or ignorance. And then text 3 revolves around, O son of Bharata, according to one's existence under the various modes of nature, one evolves around a particular faith. The living being is said to be a particular faith according to the modes he has acquired. And then so the men in the modes of goodness go and worship the demigods and the god, and the men who are in the mode of passion worship the demons, and the other mode of ignorance worship spirits and ghosts. And text 5 and 6. Those who undergo severe austerities and penances not recommended in the scriptures, performing them out of pride and egoism, who are impelled by lust and attachment, who are foolish, and who torture the material elements of the body as well as the super soul dwelling within, are known to be as demons. Never mind that.
Very good. Very good.
And then summary of verses 1 to 7. Religious people are often referred as the people of faith, but the reality is that everyone has faith. We all put faith into traffic lights, doctors, and even banks, but very few people put faith into God. We cannot function in the world without faith. And to have faith means to see opportunity, reward, and value in something, even though it might not be immediately experienced. According to one's faith, one identifies objects of adoration and reverence and begins to worship them in different ways. Example, the Lord, devatas, film, and superstars and sports stars. And the lesson is one should always try to follow the scriptures. And the next was, even the food each person prefers is of three kinds, according to the modes of material nature. The same is true of sacrifices, austerities, and charity. Now here the distinctions between them.
Now, Shruti, it's really, really good. And you're gonna have to do this again when we do the youth presentations, because
Yes.
I love your graphics and your detail. But for the session tomorrow, you're gonna have to limit it to 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just try and I'll go and fix it up and make it a little smaller.
No, I'll give you 5 minutes, okay? Because you're putting so much effort in. You got 5 minutes. Time yourself. And
Okay, sure. I'll give short explanations then.
but the thing is, the way you're speaking, the way you're expressing yourself is really excellent.
Thank you.
So I'd say, wow, amazing. And don't in any way reduce this presentation, because you're gonna have to do this one when we do.
Okay.
Yeah, when we do the youth one, you're gonna have to do this because it's so good.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Tomorrow, just reduce it to about 5 minutes at the very most. Huh?
Sure, Prabhuji.
Very impressive. Thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Correctly. Each one of you gets better, better than the other one. Okay, let me find where we are. Okay, so that was 17. Punamataji, Madhusudan doing the last one. That's it. Any questions from anybody about tomorrow?
Prabhuji, will I be doing all 55 verses or few only tomorrow?
If you like, you can do, how many would you like to do?
Whatever you say, I don't mind any.
No, you can.
Whatever is convenient to your program.
Yeah, you can do whatever you're comfortable with. The rest, there's Puna Mataji, who is hopefully always going to be there, and she's extraordinarily competent. So whatever you're comfortable with, you're welcome to do. That is the hardest chapter, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Because the verses are quite long in that chapter.
Yeah. So I stop whenever I feel now that's enough. Is that what you're saying?
Practice and let me know where you would like to stop, and then we can let Puna Mataji know.
Okay.
Yeah. Where
Okay.
would you like to stop? Oh, Richa is here. Richa, Hare Krishna. I mean, Rupa.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna. Are you going to post this on the
I'll do the update. A few things.
Because if you post this recording, those who hasn't been able to they don't have an idea how to do the presentation, the summary, they can have an idea, right?
Good idea. Thank you for that. Good.
Okay, thank you. Because here my student was still sleeping.
Yeah. Okay. Understood. Okay. Rupa Mataji, you there?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Palika?
Yeah, it's Sandhya Mataji here.
Sandhya.
Yeah, Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Before we go, is there anything for Palika for tomorrow, please?
She's done it.
Okay. So,
And if you just go over with her, some of the words were a little long for her. Just give her alternative words. But she was really good.
okay, Prabhu. Yeah. Thank you so much. Is that okay if we leave now and then we join, or is there anything for her she needs to know?
We're finished now anyway. Thank you so much.
Okay, Prabhu. Thank you. Hare Krishna tomorrow, yeah?
Thank you. And thank you to everybody. Any questions, any doubts? Everybody's welcome to join from 2, but it's a long session. We won't finish till 8. And
8 o'clock.
some of you have friends coming home, so you just adjust yourselves as you want. You're welcome to. I'd love you to stay for the whole thing because this is such an important occasion, but I will understand if you can't because it's such a long session. Okay?
Hare Krishna, my mom is going to ask a question.
Yes, Harika.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. For Brinda, the notes that she prepared, is it okay if I send that to you just to go over and see, like, if you're okay to say that tomorrow
See that?
session?
That's so good. She's so impressive. And well done, Harika, for training her so well.
Thanks, Prabhuji. It's her interest mainly. So she's so much into all of these stories and then slokas. She's so much into it. So I
Yeah.
just give her a bit of confidence whenever she wants to do it.
Fantastic. And I've got some good news actually. Anyway, I won't share that. Yeah, no, I can. We've got a really amazing devotee coming at Radhasham. He's coming tomorrow on this call. He's the president in Pune. He's going to be joining us for a short time. So it probably when you are reciting Brinda, he'll be with us, and probably when Mansi is also speaking. So both of you better get your act together. No, actually, you're really good anyway. So thank you so much. Anybody else? Shruti, are you okay? Shriram, Shruti?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Prabhuji. Would it be okay if I recited the entire chapter, or would you like me to recite only a few verses?
Oh, all chapter.
Okay.
If anybody's feeling it's a little too much, then there's no problem. But you have no choice. Thank you so much. Well done. Appreciate your time today and looking forward to tomorrow. Hare Krishna, everybody.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Right.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
That's a corrected version.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Everyone, see you at 3:30.
Hare Krishna. See you later.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, everybody.